Here's what we're gonna do. This is a beginner's guide to PvP, specifically just literally battlegrounds, solo shuffle, not really even arena. Alright, so the tanks we're not gonna do. So all the tanks, every tank spec is gonna go down at the bottom. We're not gonna talk about tank specs. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's all of them, right? Okay. First up, Frost DK. Frost DK got buffed recently this patch. Still, it's in B tier. Can it can one shot? I'm sure that it's fucking good as hell if you're playing with the fucking dragon lizard man. Okay, Dev Evoker, you're good to go. Unholy DK, damage buffs to it. It's a good class, solid class overall. Really good class. I actually play this class. Really fun to play once you learn it. It's good. For beginners, it's okay. Good, good class to play though. However, this class is S class. This is the most OP spec in the game. This is the second most OP spec in the game. If you're a beginner, this one has like 6 buttons that you really need to press. I mean, there's obviously a high skill cap to it. If you want to get Glad, never gotten Glad, don't plan on getting Glad. But this class is very fun to play. This class in BGs and Blitz, especially Battleground Blitz, is super fun to play. Super fun, super fucking OP. Feral's dog shit. I don't even know the last time I've seen a Feral. Resto Druid for the healers. I mean, Resto Druid's good. Solid. I just think it's A tier. I don't really think there's one healer that's like the best. All the healers are pretty good so far. I'm just trying to make this quick. This one is Devastation Evoker. Devastation Evoker is A tier. It is in front of Holy Decay though, so I'm gonna put these in order also from left to right as would be in order. Prez Evoker is right there in A tier. BM Hunter is B. Survival Hunter is C. This one's really hard to play. This is very easy to play if you're brand new to PvP. This and you play Hunter. This would be the spec I would definitely recommend. I would definitely recommend this spec to play. It has like 4 or 5 buttons. There's trap. There's a stun. Your rotation is pretty self-explanatory and simple. This Marksman Hunter got buffed. Marksman Hunter is very good. It's very fun to play also as well. This is class Beastmaster. You're more mobile and like can cast while you're moving. This one you're a little bit more stagnant, but the damage that it does is really good. All of these 3 hunters are very, very squishy. If you do solo stuff, will plan on getting trained a lot. I don't know much about Arcane Mage. I'm gonna put it in B tier. Fire Mage, gonna put it in B tier. Frost, I believe, is in A tier. It's ahead of Unholy. Frost is also another fun thing to play. Get used to spamming sheeps. Just literally spam poly. Can't go wrong with that. Uh, Mistweaver Monk, B tier. I don't think it's as good as these two. It still is good, but I don't think it's as good as these two. This one is a high A. This spec, literally, if you know how to play this spec bangs. Like you can one shot. HPAL is B tier. Um, I don't know. I mean, it's solid in specific comps, but overall, like if you're doing Battleground Blitz, it's probably not the best. Solo Shuffle's okay, just not as good as these two. Ret Paladin is A as well. Ret Paladin again for a beginner. This class, Ret Paladin's a great one to play. And PvP Disc Priest is there. Disc Priest is ahead of HPAL. On par with Mistweaver, might be ahead of it. Holy is very good. I'd say Holy is the best spec in the game. Healer wise, I would say that. Shadow Priest is an A tier. It's probably right here. Assassination Rogue is an A tier. Outlaw Rogue is S tier. Outlaw Rogue is fucking OP. Subtlety's not that great. It's above that. Really quickly touching base. Outlaw Rogue just has the best mobility in the game. The damage is fine. Assassination Rogue has very good damage. Sub is sub. Sub is always viable if you know how to play. There's people who play sub just at a high level, and it's just going to be just absolutely just bonkers with it. Um, Ellie is extremely fun to play. It is an A tier. I would put it right here. Extremely fun. Extremely fun. Like such a fun spec. This is C tier. Enhancement Shaman, just not very good. Resto Shaman is A tier, very good. Solid healer for sure, especially if you're going up against casters. Very good in Battleground Blitz too. If you have casters on your team, going up against casters pretty good. Melee struggles a little bit with, but you just gotta play around it. Affliction Lock sucks. Terrible. Play Affliction Lock, awful. Really bad. Really not fun to play. Demo's, I don't know. Demo's okay. Frost is actually not here. Frost is like here and B. Um, Destro's okay. I mean, probably worse than A. Probably more like B. Arms Warrior is solid B. Probably the best in B. Fury Warrior, huge buffs to it. Probably A, high A, on par with these three melee. Literally on par. These three melee could just very easily be up there with skill cap and some of these coming down. I mean, I think this is a pretty solid PvP tier list here. Um, Tried to kind of mix it with what's easy to play along with really OP to play. So like what's easy to play are these four classes right here. If you're wanting to do DPS, I would choose these four classes. One of these four. Like can't go wrong. I choose the Druid class. You never can go wrong. There's always a spec for Druid that's viable. You don't like Boomy, you go Resto. You don't like Boomy or Resto, you can go Pharaoh. Pharaoh could be good. Next expansion, who knows? Dog shit now. Sometimes even Guardian. Sometimes even Guardian. Like if you're doing Battleground Blitz and you wanna tank, I mean, don't really recommend taking for that, but for that you don't want to tank and solo shuffle. But that's my list for PvP from a 1600 player, just average, 100% average player. Don't take my word of like, oh, like glad and all that, just from somebody who just likes to play the game, the biggest casual on earth. Fun, fun shit, having the classes, played all of the classes, have all the classes max level. That's where I would, um, these would be the bread and butter classes for DPS. All right. It's your boy, Sam Crow, Sam Nina. Holla at me. Add me, Sam Crow, hashtag 1503 if you want to carry me in PvP. Because I can't carry y'all. But it's fun, though.